Hey, what's up, guys? I am here with Alyssa, which is also my trill sis. She's from Trovo.
Hello.
So, we're gonna get some coffee, and this is live from Austin. So, I always love doing Austin coffee runs because like it's a different city and just the whole landscape and environment's new.
It
Because
is.
I'm used to Houston by now.
Mhm.
And I apologize if I'm my voice sounds a little deeper. I'm stuffed up a little, and I have allergies right now.
And you've been doing South by Southwest?
Yeah, that was fun too. You need to get that, by the way.
No, I think I'm good. Sorry.
That's okay.
Turn this volume off.
Looks like an unrecognizable number. I'm sorry, I'm all prying.
No, you're good. All right.
You good? All right.
We're good.
So yeah, we're gonna get coffee now. And honestly, dude, I'm not even really in the mood for coffee, but I'm gonna get some anyway just in case, because I eat those cinnamon rolls were really good, but they filled me up.
I was gonna ask how they were.
They were awesome.
I feel like they weren't like the average cinnamon roll. They're a lot bigger.
Yeah, for real though. They were huge as hell. But I needed that at least, because now I don't have to worry about being hungry on the ride back to Houston.
Yeah.
Drive back to Houston. Which, yeah, this weekend, obviously, we were doing South by Southwest, and I think she probably did more than I did as far as the actual experience, because I did more of the meeting people, networking experience,
Mhm.
I met Steez, shout outs to Steez, Ryan and Tyler.
Yes, they are great guys.
Yeah, and I finally caught a set from them, and holy shit was it good. That was the heaviest and the best set I've seen from anyone in half a year.
Yeah.
At least over the past, and I don't even like dubstep that much, and the fact that they blew me away like that was that should say something.
It is, and they are just I don't know, their stage presence,
sorry.
and I don't have my clicker,
Oh,
so let's just
sorry.
we're gonna get trapped inside the apartment complex.
Right, sorry.
Their energy is amazing, but on top of that, it's they are just both the most humble, kind-hearted
They really
people.
are.
They actually, yeah, they care.
They do. And they're really you could tell they're really passionate and into their craft, and I love it. And then of course I saw JCO and he was really cool, because after his set he handed out his own stickers, and he kind of just he was talking to people, and I like that, because you don't really see artists.
Yep.
They they'll engage to fans if they have people that really like their stuff, but
yeah, oftentimes you only an artist will have a conversation if you're helping out with them or driving them around or doing artist hospitality type stuff, but it is whenever it's kind of the same thing with Dr. Fresh. He's just
shout outs to Dr. Fresh.
Shout out to Dr. Fresh.
You can do as much shout outs as you want, by the way. I forgot to tell you.
Oh, okay. Shout out to, I'm just kidding.
To Noah,
Shout out to Inhuman.
And Wesley.
Shout out to Wesley. He was screaming. As he left.
And then Stella, of course, even though she's been acting like a bad dog lately.
I know.
With all the peeing.
You're gonna take her home, right?
Maybe. now I'm rethinking it because of all the urine that she's spread.
Oh my gosh, I know.
But it's alright though. At least she's a sweet dog.
She is. She's very sweet.
I like how it's really cool that she remembered me. Once I walked in this time, when I visited, it's cool that she didn't bark.
She knows right away. She was actually sleeping with you on the couch this morning too.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
All cuddled up in your legs.
Oh, I didn't even know that. That's
yeah,
cool.
she was.
Wow, that's awesome.
I know.
I have that thing where dude, okay, dude, so many so many dogs and cats that at my friends' houses that I visit. If I fall asleep, they'll cuddle next to me, and it's I attract dogs and cats, which I love because I love dogs.
That's good.
And cats too, I guess.
Do you have any pets?
Not right now. I used to, but yeah. Since I'm still with the parents, they don't want a dog. They do, but they don't, because they don't want the burden that comes with it right now.
Yep.
So, because it's like another child. Do I turn right here?
It really is. You can go left.
Oh, really?
Left is good. So how'd you like South by this week?
Well, I did like it still. Even though I didn't get to go to any actual showcases or anything like that, it was still fun to actually get the walk through the heart of it,
Yeah, and I was telling you too, there's such a different side to that. I think next year we should kind of plan it out to where
I think
we like do the full experience and and like Tech Week is really where it's at too, music wise. You just would never even know like that these people are in town. You know, obviously I don't know Skrillex's tour schedule off the top of my head, but like they'll fly somebody like that in for 2 hours and he'll play in front of 30 people and nobody really says anything because it's just 30 people. I mean, it's sad, but like it's neat too when you find yourself in the moment, or like
because you're like one of the chosen few that got to see.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's pretty neat.
Yep.
And I like stuff like that too. Like, I mean, you know, I did experience South by like fully the first time I went, which it was in 2016, and I saw this artist named Sophie, and I always saw her because my best friend Angie, Angie's List, that's her DJ name. She like told me about Sophie, and she introduced me to her, and so I listened to her songs, and then like at least one of her songs or two of her songs, and then I finally saw her at the showcase that Angie got like sent to. I guess I think she got like some extra bands or something.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it was she RSVP'd or that, but we got in and it was really cool because we saw this badass like car. I think it was. I'm trying to remember what it was, but it was like it had lights on it, like just glowing on it and stuff, and like different colors, and then the show itself was amazing because their sound system was like badass.
Do you know where it was at?
I don't. Well, it wasn't like. I guess it was on. I think it was on 6th Street, but
was it like a pop-up kind of thing?
No, it was like an actual like showcase that was planned, but like it was not on like main 6th Street. It was like across the freeway. Like,
on the east side, yeah. Yeah, there's so many parties that go on over there. Like, I used to take the whole week off, and literally from Thursday to the following Sunday, would just be down there and networking, and that's like a big reason that I am so passionate about this industry. Like,
I think, and that's cool too that we're both passionate. And like me, I'm trying to think how I'm going to do this now because I really want to write. I mean, I am going to write this article for Trovo, but like I feel bad because like I didn't really fully experience South by, but I did experience like the networking side of it, visiting, like seeing the show. Like I did see shows and stuff. So
right. Sometimes it really does take like going the whole week, like doing the interactive. They even have like a gaming expo.
I've been wanting to go to that.
Yeah, I took Aiden to that a few years back. It used to be free.
Oh, damn,
and it was awesome because you would just go in and you go right. And they have just like a bunch of swag out everywhere.
And I think they have like new games that you can play before they even like release and stuff.
Yep. I love swag.
Man, I really want to go to that because Deadmau5, he actually came for that year, or for one of the years to like do that, like to do the gaming thing. I told you it was gonna fall.
Hey.
Sorry. Yeah, but yeah, he went to like the gaming convention.
It's left up here.
Up ahead.
Yes, I think it's like in that little nook up there. Yeah, I see it.
Oh, okay. Because I know it's on a hill, but oh, there it is. Yeah.
I've never been to this Starbucks.
Oh, it's nice.
It is?
Yeah, I like it. It's like nicer than the ones I have in in Houston. Can I? Oh, I can't do the U-turn. I'm pretty sure we can. I think I remember we can get on it from. Well, no, that's the street I remember Noah and I took. So, damn it, I can't even fucking. It's gonna have to be up ahead, and these are like weird ass intersections, so like I get scared sometimes.
No, I get it. Maybe at this light we can do a little loop.
Hopefully. Oh shit. Is there that much traffic?
No, it should be fine.
This street is usually busy, I noticed.
Yeah, it's packed, and Noah and I literally every time we leave the apartment we're like, don't go down this way. And then we always do. We end up sitting right over there in that corner. Yeah, it was probably about that I told us to go that way to begin with. There was actually no traffic for once, but
yeah, because I noticed it's either left or right when I get to that spot.
This whole area is so confusing.
I like how y'all have some really questionable names for these streets, like Convict Hill.
Yes, so Convict Hill, and then one street up from here is Slaughter Lane. So I'm always like, what is
up with
what
Austin
went on here before?
Right?
Like,
like that's weird because it's like it kind of scares me to go on these streets when they're called convict.
Yeah.
Because you don't know, and then but then you feel safe because you see like beautiful apartments right here or condominiums, whatever.
These are really pretty.
They're nice. I mean, even y'all's apartments are like pretty. Oh, he's doing it. Should I do it?
Yeah, do it. Go.
Shit, this car.
You got it.
Thank God there's like multiple, like a lot. It's like a wide lane. What was I about to say?
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have taken it.
Let's just take the alternate route here.
I know, right?
This dirt route.
Off-roading edition.
I know, right?
Along with the musical edition.
I know. Oh, you know, and it sucks because like I can't really play music in here because of copyrights, unless it's like my own friends or like someone's like original music. Like Noah gave a badass sneak preview, like multiple sneak peeks at like 3 different tracks, I think, when we went on one. They're all great.
Oh, I'm trying to think. Let's see.
Is it?
We could listen to some Lazy K.
Is it here? I think it is. Because I've been. Yeah. Sorry.
No, you're good.
If I fuck up, then it's my fault. But I'm pretty sure it's here. Fucking camera. Eventually, it'll stop.
I'm gonna buy you a new sticky thing.
Please do.
I will. I got you.
That's like all I really need. That'd be like the best fucking present. Okay, it's here. Yeah, I was actually right.
I know, you did good.
I'm getting Austin. I'm starting to learn a little bit.
I know. Now you just have to move here.
Isn't that fun? I know. I'm working on it. I mean, with your help, of course.
I got you.
Although I'm gonna devastate my family by leaving if I do.
I left my family first. I grew up in Fort Worth, and I left them, and then now they all live here.
Wow.
That's clearly, you see, they just show up at my apartment randomly.
See, and my mom, yeah, I know, because my mom, she really wanted to like. She said she likes Austin, but I don't know if her and my dad would be willing to move. I wish they would, because like I've always wanted to move here for years, like even before I even got into the music scene.
Yeah.
I love how this is a brewery. I pointed this out to Noah, or like it looks like a brewery.
Yeah. I wonder if they probably changed their store.
Right.
But I just imagine it's full of coffee.
Do you know what you want? Because I'm actually.
I'll do.
Can I have 1 minute?
Sure thing.
All right, thank you. What do you?
I think a dirty chai iced, please.
Dirty, huh?
Dirty chai.
Do you want that tall or medium?
No, tall's good.
Not tall.
Or whichever is.
Whichever
technically
is
a small.
Yeah.
The small tall.
I'm trying to think what.
Noah got something amazing a few weeks back. It was like a cherry cordial something.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And normally he just drinks coffee black. But
Damn, I can't do. Like I can, but I just don't because it'll ruin it. Okay, I know what I want. So, all right, I'm ready.
What can I get you?
I'll take a tall caramel macchiato.
Tall caramel macchiato. Would you like that hot or ice?
Cold or ice?
Alright.
And also what was it? A dirty
chai.
Dirty chai. Tall dirty chai.
Nice.
Tall dirty chai, sure thing.
And can I have it with ice or have it iced?
That ice as well, alright.
Yeah. And that's it.
963 years several. See you on it.
Thank you. Damn, 963 for 2 talls?
Yeah, that sounds.
That doesn't sound right.
No, it doesn't.
I hope they realize it's tall for both of us. I know mine was like 4 or something. Well, no.
I feel like because I feel like I owe you.
Hello.
For
Alrighty.
parking.
Dang, it's that much for like 2 talls? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. Yeah, 35 for the first one, and then for $60 for the other one.
Oh, okay.
Plus tax.
Yeah, it feels like prices got raised or something.
It's Austin.
Yeah, they were never exactly the same, but.
I'm glad it's a nice day outside.
I know.
Thank
so
you.
Nice.
Thank you, by the way.
Of course.
I think, well, it's good because we've been doing an even exchange. Like I did. I bought Noah something, I think, but thank you. Or I feel like I might know something. Oh, I paid for the parking yesterday.
Yeah.
Because I remember you were gonna offer it, and I was like, no, I can do parking, and then so this pays me back for this. Really, y'all have already like just done more than enough by letting me stay.
No, like I'm very much. I don't know. I like to.
Generous, I guess.
Yeah. Sometimes to a fault.
Right. That's how I am, because like during Christmas time, I try to buy all my friends and family like gifts just because I just like giving, especially around that
No,
time.
me too. Have you ever read, so it's this book and it's called The 5 Love Languages. And I guess it's, I don't know, I apply it to my life just with anybody. And like, it's like words of affirmation, gifts of giving, and it's like most people have 2, sometimes 3 that they like, that fills their love tank, or just like in general.
Thank you.
And that's what, like, I love. Like, yours is obviously gift giving. Like, that's what, like,
generosity.
Yeah. It's a good book. You should read it for sure.
That sounds interesting. And see, I love reading, and I just never make time for it. And
I know, same here.
I really love reading because I mean, I've read all the Harry Potter books like twice, I think, or 3 times. So like,
it's just like opening the book and like.
That's the only part. Once you start reading, it's easy from there.
Yeah.
But it's opening. That's like just the big challenge.
I mean, but I'll easily open up Facebook and read.
Yeah, I know, right? That's our problem.
Although I'm a little bit proud of myself lately. Like I've.
You go this way, right?
Yes, right. I got a notification. It was like, your screen time is down 3 hours and something this week. I was like, yes.
That's funny. Yeah, I really need to get back to reading. I haven't even read the 8th Harry Potter book or whatever. Like, you know how it's like there's pretty much an 8th one now, but it's a screenplay. You didn't know that?
Well, is it like the beat, or it's not like the Beast?
It's no Fantastic. No, those are separate. It's called Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, and it's literally like, you know, about in the future where his like 19 years later.
I did. Well, I did not read it, but
yeah, but you heard of it, right?
Now that you're explaining it, yes.
Yeah, which I need to read it. I was
How long has it been out?
Like a year, like 2 years now. Thank you so much,
being a disappointing Harry Potter fan.
I know, right? And I was always into it, like always.
Like you were at the midnight.
Well, not that much because I was in school. Like I was little.
Yeah.
But I wanted to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was like once the book came out, I would read it.
Lane.
Stay in the right lane?
Get in the left lane. Oh, sorry. You're like, you are horrible at directions.
No, it's okay. You're good. So, okay, just stay here.
Yes, and we'll go up to the next light and take a left. And then we'll just take that all the way down back up to Southwest Parkway.
Oh, okay.
It's traffic.
Southwest Parkway is like pretty much the fast street, right?
It's like the best kept secret in Austin if you live on this side of town. You can get like to 71, which is that highway right there, and to Mopac, and that means nothing to you probably, but
yeah, no, I'm all trying to figure out, like, I don't know where these places are at, but
that's funny.
Yeah, I mean, Austin, like, eventually I will, like, figure all of this out, but I do want to say, and I'm probably going to say this, like, every time I get here, like, shout outs to the drivers because they're so courteous, like that white van that let me in.
Yes.
Because nobody in Houston will ever let you in. Like, there's that, you have to wait a while before someone will be like, okay, fine, I see you've been waiting, just get your ass in, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
But, like, Austin, they're actually just like, oh, go ahead.
Yeah, they are.
Even this Starbucks guy, I don't know why he did this, but he's like, yeah, I'm sure, no problem. He did a thumbs up every time he fucking, like, every time he talked to me. I don't know why he did that.
Yeah, and when you said the price seems outrageous, he's like, yeah, you're right, it is outrageous.
With the like that, I mean, it is though.
Oh my gosh, we can't turn here.
Damn it. Well, we can still.
Oh my gosh. See? 10 years and I still am having trouble. I am so sorry.
Probably going to be the same way if I move here. When I move here. I have to stop saying if, right?
Yes. Okay, so you can maybe turn left into this gas station, can you? And then we can loop around?
Well, I'm fucked now. I fucked us. Because now I have to, like...
Let's go in here.
Yeah. Damn, there's a lot of cars.
Yeah.
Let's see, we're still fucked because I'm going to have to go back out. You know what I mean?
This goes pretty quickly, though.
Okay.
Yeah, you should be good.
And they're, like, stopped. Well, it's like they were stopped up there. Damn.
They'll be courteous, though. They'll let us in.
I mean, technically, I could just take the next gap, but it's too risky. I don't want to kill us both.
Me neither.
Right? You're like, you can kill you, but not me.
Oh my goodness.
Eventually, once that light, if there's a light up there, then eventually, like, there'll be a break in the thing.
Well,
right?
this one will turn, and then you'll have the friendly Austin drivers that let you in.
Oh, like it'll turn red back here, and then it'll build up enough to where. Damn, there's like a lot of cars though.
Yep. Okay, so. I guess. So you lived in Houston your whole life?
Yeah, I have actually.
Okay. What is your favorite venue there?
That's hard to say because sometimes one can suck, other times they can't. Thank you so much.
Are.
I love you. Right, the thumbs up. I'm gonna do the Starbucks guy thumbs up now. So now just make a U-turn and like.
Yeah.
I feel bad because they're gonna be like, dude, we just let you in for this. You're gonna come back now? Fuck, I feel such an asshole. I really love you guys. I just waved at him. He didn't even do and I don't even know why I waved at him. I'm just like, hey, like assuming he was gonna let me in. That's funny. Yeah, it's okay if you don't let me in.
Once.
It's okay if he doesn't let me in. I've done the damage already. Thank you you're awesome. See, everybody who's letting me in, I need to like buy them. If I could, I would buy them coffee or something.
Or stop from Starbucks.
Yeah, but I'd also be bankrupt too. But still. All right, so now we're good. That's like the fastest I've ever been able to do something like this.
I know, right? Same. Okay, so go straight through this light now.
All right.
I know I told you right before, but
yeah, I was confused because wasn't it supposed to go that way?
I mean, technically you can go that way if you want, but we can go straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what we should talk about? Because it's like, it just happened, even though by the time I post this, it's probably going to be a week later. There's two things. The first is what happened this weekend in Austin, the whole shootings. Yes. Which, you know, honestly, I still don't think Austin's turned that bad, but I can't really say much because I haven't lived here. And I don't want to say that because I just love Austin to where I kind of like, it's not that I put it on a pedestal, I just see it as more safer than Houston.
Yeah. It is, I feel like it's super rare that you, like there's on occasion, like maybe every few months, like shots will be fired downtown like, and people will be out. I think like, honestly, the last really, really bad thing that happened as far as that was like 4 or 5 years ago. Like at that movie, the Alamo Draft House right down there. Yeah. Some guy just like randomly shot like 2 women. Damn. Like for no reason. And then obviously South by 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, a guy drove his car through like a packed street downtown and killed like 3 or 4 people. But yeah, crime.
I remember.
Typically.
Sorry.
Hey.
I'm getting it.
See, now you can officially move here.
I know, right? Or I can officially find y'all's place at least.
I know.
But yeah, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry, guys. This will get fixed. I swear. I will address this problem.
I'll fix it.
Right.
I'll fix it. But really, like, there's not a lot of crime that goes on. Not that I think.
Yeah,
I mean,
see, that's the thing. I don't really see or hear about it. So, I mean, but South by
Southwest.
Right? Southwest. But
that's how I feel sometimes.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like South by, I would understand. Well, it sounds bad, but I can understand why there would be like violence because there's so many people. When you gather so many people in one spot, there's bound to be that asshole that just fucks everything up.
Yep.
So
definitely there is, and I don't even know what the whole story was with any of it, but.
And then the fight that broke out. See, and that's the thing of
the fight that you were.
Yeah, that I was like
engulfed in.
Yeah, and I was just looking like this, and Noah's like, while I'm looking still entranced by it, but yeah, there was like that random fucking fight that I just hear two guys talking. Is it yo? So like they were just fucking. I don't know. I forgot what they were saying. Noah says something about, hey, you want to be sweet or something like that. I was like, what the fuck? Like, why would you want to be sweet but get in a fight? Like, how are you being sweet by fighting? Yeah. So, and that, like, 2 guys just started fighting. Like, somebody run up. Like, one of the guys run up on the other one. Like, he ran up on the other one, and then for no fucking reason at all. Like, I just see random people start joining in the fucking, and it became this big ass neighborhood brawl or whatever.
Yeah, it's like I wish I had that many friends, and if I got into a brawl, like they would start.
It was like a man-made mosh pit. Like,
well, it's okay. So this is kind of off topic, but literally, I've like just sat outside during a day with South by, like my aunt and uncle.
It's pointing at me. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
My aunt and uncle, they're older. They don't do South by type stuff.
Yeah.
Like, but they always would think it's so cool, and they'd get a babysitter for the day, and they'd like come join me one afternoon to like do South by.
Oh.
But they would just end up sitting at Shakespeare's bar the whole time, like on the top level. And so we were sitting up there one day, and literally like there are groups of people. No, it's up a little more. That just walk up and down, like back and forth, not like with no intention of going anywhere. Like it's like they're just literally
there to be there. See, and I felt like that yesterday, but then again, I was pretty much technically a tourist because I'm still a tourist if I'm from out of town.
Yeah.
But
well, it's just like a pack of like 3 or 4 people, and they go here, and they just turn around and walk, like almost kind of looking for trouble, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I had to. So I lost my backpack the other night, which had my passport in it, and it was at one of the bars down here, and I hit the GM up, and I was like, "Hey, can you check and see if it's still there, or if it's there at all? If somebody had taken it, because I just set it in the corner." And he very graciously has. Like, he's gonna try and look for it, but I stopped in there yesterday and it wasn't in there. But he was saying that he was like, nope, the only thing I have in my bar right now is just like a bunch of half-smoked blunts, blunt wrappers, and CDs. Mixtape CDs.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Is it right here?
No, go to the next one and take a right there.
Oh, okay.
This place is really cool.
Yeah. There's, what is it, like a way here?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Skirt.
I didn't even know this is like a
Like
road
skirt?
to get to you. Right? It
It
is a skirt.
is. So, shout out to Hero Bus.
Wait, was he like here?
Skirt rental. Yeah.
Was he really? He was at that place?
No.
Oh, I was about to say.
No.
What is that place?
I said like skirt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were like about to start on a story or something because you're like, shout out
Hero
Hero
Bus
Bus.
played here at Natural Gardener. I'm just kidding. No, he didn't.
So, but what is that?
Okay,
like,
so
what is
it is. They just have like. I'm like, what is it exactly? They have a bunch of animals. Yeah, left. They have goats and chickens, and like all kinds of fruit trees, and it's a garden. But I don't know. It's really neat. I took Wesley over there.
That's cool.
Yes.
Well, hopefully Hero Bus plays there one day.
I know, right?
So you don't have the clicker? We have to like dial the thing?
Yeah, so we'll call Noah.
Alright, let's see. I forget. I know there's an 8 in the code.
8124.
Now they know the code. Like they're ever gonna know where you live. I know your address, like y'all's address now, but they don't. Okay, 8124.
Yes. Yeah, well, we're kind of like we're in a nice area, but we're kind of off the beaten path of where most people are more in Austin.
Yeah. But I like that it's really nice out here. Like you'll have a nice area.
It's like far enough away. This is one of. Oh man.
What the fuck, Noah? Can we get in that way?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because he's going through it.
I was just gonna let him go in and the gate closed.
It's usually what I'll like wait until someone comes. Because usually it doesn't take too long.
But yeah, that's like part of my sales pitch when I'm trying to get people to lease with me. I'm like, this is like its own little oasis almost. Like you're far enough away from everything to where it feels like you're
Like
peaceful. Like it's very peaceful. And then but really downtown is only 12 minutes away.
Yeah.
Target's only like 5 minutes away. Starbucks is 5 minutes away, but
That's
with
awesome.
my directions it's 15.
But either way, at least it's it's doable. It's like close by. Shit, this is like some weird ass bumps.
Oh yeah, I fly over them in the golf cart. I mean, no, I don't.
I didn't even know you had a golf cart. Like,
Well, yeah, so it's the leasing golf cart.
Oh, nice.
I try to get the maintenance guys to race me, but they won't.
That's awesome.
Yep.
They're like too scared. Like, we don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah. I mean, I
funny.
don't want to get in trouble.
But you do it anyway. You're like, fuck this.
I make a ramp and just like go off-roading over here.
This way?
Nope, straight.
Okay, straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool though. Like, it just seems like nice to just be in this area.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wouldn't mind like living somewhere here, even if it's all like, because I mean, part of me wants to live in the city, but at the same time, it's always complicated when you're in the city because it'll still take you like 10-15 minutes to get somewhere, even if you're in the city. Oh shit, sorry. Well, I could park there, huh?
Not under the covered parking.
No,
but
but-
yeah, yep, you're good.
Okay.
Well, I do get a badass discount here, so
That's really good.
I told Noah not too long ago too. I was like, if he does decide to move here, we can just get a bigger apartment, a 3-bedroom.
That would be. I wouldn't mind. That wouldn't be bad. Like, oh, and speaking of which, like, shout outs to Deanna Haunted. She, you know, she had put on Facebook that she wants, like, she's literally
Yeah,
gonna
I
try to move
saw
to
it
Austin.
after you said something.
And I was like, I volunteer, but you know, at the same time, I don't want to say yes and then not do it or not be able to. But I would totally be down because Xavier was serious about it too, which means it would be me, her, Xavier, and his girlfriend. That's a perfect 4-house thing right there.
Y'all just come lease from me.
Yeah, that too. I mean, yeah, I mean,
Deanna's good people.
She is. She's really cool.
Noah and I, we went to Chicago. Actually,
Y'all visited her, right?
no, we visited his family, and actually it was probably like exactly a year ago. And we jumped in an Uber with Wesley. She was only like 7 months old, in her car seat, of course.
Yeah.
And like drove across town and met her and the guy she was dating, or maybe I need to catch up with her. I'll catch up with you, Deanna.
But yeah, I hope I didn't pick it up, but I don't think she'll mind.
Yeah. Well,
But
can we just edit it?
I don't edit my shit. I'm just so lazy, and plus I don't really know how to edit good.
I do.
So-
Did you turn it off?
What? That? Did I turn that off?
Yeah.
No, I never turn that off during a coffee run.
Oh.
But I can. But I mean, it doesn't matter now. Go ahead and say what y'all are visiting her, and then
Yeah,
with
she's
Wesley?
just she's just great people.
she is, and I love that. Like, I still love that she's in Chicago only for the fact that if I go there, not only can I visit my brother, but I have her to visit as well. So,
Nice.
and I love Chicago.
Chicago's great.
Yeah, I really love it for their skyline. For like, they have so many bars to go to. So
I
many,
actually grew up going there too. My grandparents used to live there, so.
and also like, I just love their food so much. The Chicago dogs, and you know the Chicago dogs or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the pizza, of course, is awesome. I like
Pizza's good.
Well, I haven't had Pequod's yet, but I have had Lou Malnati's.
Okay, so yeah, that's where we always go to.
I like Lou Malnati's.
I do too. It is like, so Aiden hated the deep dish, and I'm like, is that maybe like very
he your
much?
son?
Sometimes I don't know. I'm just
Right.
kidding. Yeah. No, I always know. You see the kids like.
See, the thing is too,
He's
like
like my son.
I can kind of maybe see where he's coming from if he's not a fan of like the thicker crust and stuff.
Yeah.
But because I'm picky with it too, and I've grown more accustomed to eating thin crust, and I know that's like New Yorker style thing, right?
Mhm.
So now I'm not sure which one I like, but I'm pretty sure.
I love thin crust.
Yeah, I love both, but it depends. It doesn't. The crust isn't what makes a pizza either to me. It has to be everything. It has to be the toppings. The toppings have to taste good. The cheese, the sauce.
What are your go-to? What's your go-to Domino's pizza?
Oh, that one's. See, and I didn't used to like Domino's because they changed their what is it, like their recipe a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I love the medium pepperoni pan pizza. Like they make it so good.
With like the buttery crust.
Yes, and I get like extra pepperonis.
Good stuff.
Really, I'm basic when it comes to pizza. I just need pepperonis and that's it.
Yeah.
I can add more toppings like bacon and stuff and like sausage, but I just prefer the pepperonis.
I was always pretty basic and definitely one of those people that was opposed to pineapple on pizza. And then Noah loves bacon, pineapple, and I think like jalapenos on a thin crust is bomb.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, and that's the thing. I wouldn't like eat jalapenos because I'm not a big fan. But
No.
but yeah, I will try pineapple on pizza. I'm pretty sure I won't really like it or care for it.
Yeah.
Not that I'm saying it doesn't belong on pizza. I just don't see the point. But
No, I get it.
but yeah. Oh, and I forgot to answer your question earlier about the favorite venue.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, and I don't know if this counts because I'm thinking venues as far as like EDM.
Yeah.
EDM scene, but honestly, mine would be the Revention Center.
Okay.
I love it because the only reason why is because that's where you really see actual shows from artists, like big established artists. Toyota Center, I hate the shows there because it's just not, the acoustics aren't that good. Reliant, there's just no point. And like Underground's cool, you know, but I just wish they had more, like, I wish they had more production wise.
Yeah.
Like a screen, like I know everything needs to have a screen on it, but you know, something cool, like a screen that kind of like has like this, but it also has like this and then this kind of like going outward.
Like the one at Scratch House?
Yeah.
Well, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
y'all don't have somebody that does like the light screens?
well, I know we do. I just don't.
Yeah.
I just don't remember who does them because there's so many people that I think do them. Maybe.
Yeah.
Well,
shout out to Grindhouse and Derek Gonzalez too. They'll come down and do them.
Nice. That's awesome. And I mean, I used
and
to.
they do, I think.
Yeah. Oh really? I used to like stereo. I mean, part of me still does only because they can, like, there are artists that come there and throw great shows, and that's fine. But yeah, sometimes the staff can be assholes.
At
like,
Stereo? So, I've only ever been to Stereo and Underground there, I think.
Not Spire. Which Spire, that's the thing.
I walked
that's not really...
into Spire, right? Well, we were there for... What were we there for? I don't even know. It was some... I don't know. And then we showed up at Spire, went to After Hours for a little bit.
Yeah, Spire, I mean, it's okay, but if you like mainstream artists, like say if Cardi B is in town, or Zed, which I still love Zed, but he's now like more of the pop mainstream guy.
Yeah. I saw him in Las Vegas.
And they're stretching it thin with Cascade, but I'm glad that he at least goes to like, he plays. But I really wish he would like play at Revention again, because he used to when he would go on tours, like his Freaks of Nature tour. Like that's the first time I saw him, and it was back then. It was like, I think Bayou City Music Center was named.
Okay.
It's been Bayou City Music Center, Verizon, like Hall or something like that, or Music Center, and now Revention Center. And I don't know who the fuck keeps like buying this shit or like changing it, but it's like, it used to be multiple other names before then.
Yeah.
But that's my favorite, is Revention.
Is it like, okay, so that's like the kind of things that I'm super into, and all this, like
I can tell.
kind of the back end of that, like who's, kind of buying this venue out, like who's behind it, is it a group of people? Yeah, I love the business end of it. It's good stuff.
And see, that's cool how you're really immersed in that. And I guess I can segue now into, like, since this is Women's Month, I can ask you a question. Like, since you are into the business like that, have you faced a lot of challenges just because you're a woman?
Yes, I would. I mean, mostly just because I kind of came out of nowhere with being in this industry, or pursuing this industry. It was very much just like, I'm going to pursue this. And I think I didn't know, I had no idea. None of the ins and outs, like, other than, like, randomly going to a show at Kingdom, like, I wasn't immersed in the scene like I am now. And I would even say, like, obviously I have Wesley, and it's hard to even get to a show sometimes, which is completely fine, because I really do like the CDJ rentals. Like, I like that aspect of it. But I came into wanting to, throw shows, or it was hard trying to find my niche to begin with, and I'm pretty sure most people, and you deal with a lot of venue owners too, were kind of like, where'd this girl come from? Like, what is she trying to do? And at the same time, like, I felt I knew what I was doing, and I did to an extent, but if I knew half of what I know now and half of what I've learned.
Then they probably take you more seriously at the time.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
just kind of, at this point, it's trying to like balance motherhood and get into a routine. Because I quit my job and I had a massive chunk of money when I left because I had worked there for so long and the company got bought out. And it was a good time for me to like pursue something I was passionate about. And I think, yeah, I do feel to an extent like there were times that I was taken advantage of, but I've learned from there, and I know that like
it's helped you grow in like a really
yeah,
good way.
it has. Yep.
And like even the way you speak to me, it sounds like you know way more than me when it comes to like the business aspect and like everything, and that's good because that means you've learned so much, you know. Yeah,
I've learned a bunch. I've networked a bunch. I love networking. Like, and on the like, obviously I love the artists and the music, and that's why I do it. I mean, there's a ton of backstory with all of that too. On like the first group of like local DJs that I had met, like just seeing them not getting paid, or you know, and I know everybody can't get paid for stuff, but I mean, just based off that, we threw our first weekly at Nook, and then it was at that bar, and
that'd be fun to play at Nook.
Yeah, you should.
I like Nook.
Or wait, is that where you're playing with Sydney?
No, I'm doing shout out to Sydney, by the way, and Baked Up. I'm going to be playing at Scratch House.
Okay, cool.
So on the 13th of April, so I'm excited for that one.
Nice.
But Nook, yeah, if there's a chance I could play there, I'll take it.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. You should see what's going on that weekend. She normally does a Sunday show too. I don't know if
At Nook, because I think at Scratch House. Well, she didn't tell me where I was playing, but I think it's Scratch House, from what I remember. Or maybe she did. I don't know, but like.
Wait, is it on Saturday or Sunday?
It's on a Sunday, so I don't know.
It could be Scratch House. I know she's been throwing some big ones at Nook on Sunday too, so, or it could be both.
Yeah, and like I'm wondering if I'll even like how the turnout will be on Sundays, because I don't really know how Sundays are, you know, when it comes to crowds here in Austin.
Yeah, I haven't been down there in a minute. Like sometimes we have CDJ rentals. I have been to her Sundays at Nook, which is a little later in the evening, I believe. And they're always like a good turnout, but I don't know, like on a marketing end, like there's a way to get crowds in for sure, you know. I'm like huge on this idea of throwing a show, and like part of the marketing is that you're gonna have Chick-fil-A on a Sunday.
Dude, if that was possible, you know how many people would fucking go to that?
It is though. So you just go get the nugs the night before,
right?
Put them in the fridge, heat them up in the oven. But like, I feel like that's such a good idea.
What about the sandwiches? I mean,
yeah,
that's a lot of money you're putting in too, because you know Chick-fil-A ain't cheap either. But if you have a good decent amount of money, and then, I mean, because it'll work, because there's still gonna be, you know, drink sales.
Yeah,
so people are gonna be buying drinks and shit.
You'd have to like lay it all out.
This can work. I think that really could work.
Yeah.
Do y'all have Raising Cane's here?
Yes, we do.
That would work too. Well, then again, it's only tenders, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what you can do?
Pull with people.
You can just go to Burger King, just get the $1.49 10 nuggets thing. You'll save money and you'll have a shit ton of nuggets. You know?
Yeah, but they're not Chick-fil-A. That's gotta be like part of the draw.
Yeah, that's true. Or mix them in, maybe.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Mix and match. Do like some surprise fucking like boxes of whether or not you'll get like Chick-fil-A or Burger King? I don't know.
I like it. No, I actually, I was wanting to do something today, a few months back, at one of the bars, but I just like, I'm very much about like, when it happens, it's going to happen. But I actually tried to reach out to one of, have you ever heard of like rehab in Las Vegas? Like not an actual rehab, it was like a
Is it a club or something?
It's like a day party, like a Sunday day party, but like a sponsorship from someone like that. Turns out they ended up closing the club down, but from that I have now met he's like one of the he's a huge promoter out there at one of the big casino hotels, and like he and I have been chatting back and forth a little bit on like a possible idea of him pitching to see if they would want to sponsor some kind of like Sunday Funday type event, or I mean any type of show at that point.
That's dope though. Like
Yeah.
it's really cool.
And if all that comes from it is like he hooks it up when I go to Vegas next time, then I love Vegas.
I go like every year to Vegas, but
You
this
see
year, huh? Oh, that's pretty dope. Did you get that in Vegas?
No, I got it after I won my biggest, like,
Jackpot thing or whatever.
yeah.
Your biggest gamble. Dude, that's fucking dope though.
Thank you.
And then that one too with the, like, hold on, turn the arm. Well, they're all dope actually, but that one I like
my
too.
Illuminati one. Yeah.
If I got one, it would be the Deathly Hallows mark. You know, some with Harry Potter, like the triangle and then the wand and.
Do you have any?
No, I wish. I want some. But I feel bad because, like, my mom really doesn't want me to get one, and I kind of don't want to disappoint. But at the same time, like, I'm sure if I get one, she'll probably understand, or she'll come to accept it after a while.
Yeah.
But, like,
I have a friend who he just has them on his legs because he doesn't want to upset his mom or not have the option of, like, covering them up completely.
So he's always covering them up then?
No, like, he'll wear shorts, but, like, if you have to,
Yeah.
you know.
So there's I didn't even ask the other question earlier.
Oh, sorry.
Or no, I forgot. Well, not ask, but like talk about. But the getter situation. We have to talk about that because, like, honestly, that was. I'm in Austin right now, but I'm very disappointed in you, Houston. Only because, well, the music scene part. Because, like, I never would have expected, like, people from, you know, from our crowd or music scene or city to, like, do that. And obviously it's probably people that aren't even fans, because if they were, they would have fucking known that he was touring his album, because it says Visceral, which was a good album.
Yes.
And I'm like, how do you...
went through... Okay, I want to find that SoundCloud link that he had for that, because I love that, and Wesley loved that.
I mean, it was really... And I wasn't even, like... I even told Noah, I was like, dude, I'm not even really a big fan of Getter, but that album, like, really, I liked it. And there was, like, one song I did like that Getter did that was really hard back then, but...
So yeah, I love Getter. And just like even if I didn't take the time, which, like, I'm busy, and I didn't see that it said Visceral on there, and I got there and I heard him playing that, like, the last thing I would do is boom, like that. How can you not just enjoy that in general, and how can you be such a huge fan
and then
be pissed about that, but at the same time, like, you're no fan at all if you're gonna sit there and boo the guy off stage. And he seems like he's come such a long such a long way. And
you know, like, following up on what you said with that, like, honestly too, if they didn't know, like, what to expect, because they didn't know, like, see the flyer said Visceral, like, they should, like, that would have meant the music that they were gonna hear would be new to them. So, like, they can't, I mean, at least they're getting new music, even though they might not like it, but at least appreciate that. Like, and honestly, if an artist you claim to love, like, does something different with their music, you should at least be open to it too, because that means the artist himself was open to it.
And at least once, or just leave. I would love to see some footage from that. I would love, because I have seen one, I won't name drop, but somebody was like, this is actually, like, what happened type thing. Yeah, not saying that he wasn't booed off, but I don't know. There may have been, I have no idea. But I love Getter. The first time I saw him, the dude was like, so this is kind of funny. We saw him at Emo's. And Emo's is on Riverside. Okay, we should try to go to a show at Emo's.
Yeah. Do they actually have emo shows there?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So Emo's used to be a tiny dive bar on 7th Street. I saw, oh my gosh, who have I seen there? Do you know who Mickey Avalon is? He's like, he's
awesome.
But I'm trying to think. I've seen, like, I think, like, Gore there.
Gore?
Do you know Gore?
Or Borgore?
Is it Gore?
It's not Borgore?
No.
Oh, Guar.
Yeah, Guar.
Oh, I thought you said Gore. Gore? G-War.
Rog.
Yeah, Grog. But yeah, G-W-A-R, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Guar,
but, oh my gosh, who else have I seen there? I need to, like, so I used to be into electronic music so much, and then I kind of took, like,
a break.
Yeah, a long break.
Like,
and I was alt rock, indie rock,
metal.
Local natives. So this tattoo is a Portugal Man. It's from their album. They're like one of my, they're my favorite band. But then I just completely stopped that, and it's just electronic music now.
Yeah, that pretty much the same for me, because I used to be so into like rap, hip hop, you know, like rock, any kind of rock, classic, metal, indie, and then now I just went back to. It was just one day I decided to listen to Tiesto's new album, Kaleidoscope at the time, and I loved it because, you know, that was classic trance, and I mean, when I first started, when I first heard electronic music and like just got into it was with Daft Punk, which is like in 1990.
Daft Punk.
This is like 1994, 96. So it was awesome. They're like my favorite electronic artists ever.
Yeah.
Even more so than Deadmau5. And Deadmau5 like defines me. Like, that's the music I want to make. You know, is Deadmau5. And I heard, you know, in 2008, that's what set it off for me. Like, I listened to Deadmau5 and Cascade more, and after that Zed, and
you've kept on since then, or you had like the.
No, I kept on, but like I was into it from like 2008 to like 2012, but those are the years where I wasn't like really into it that much. But then once 2012 and 13 hit, I like flew off and just I dived in, like got into, because I didn't even really like trap at first, and I can't believe I'm saying that now, because trap's like my favorite fucking thing now, other than techno, but yeah, like it was crazy getting into it, and now I'm like times 10 or 1,000.
I feel like I can't listen to anything. It doesn't resonate. Like my ears just, like my whole being just isn't with it.
He looks all miserable. He's like, here.
Yeah. So after my break,
is he leaving?
No, he's putting the CDJs in the car.
Because I have to say bye to him before he leaves.
Oh, by the way, we did have a CDJ session last night.
No, that was fun. And she's really good at fucking finding songs that match what you're playing.
That's what I need to like take off on that.
Yeah, because I know you can, if you can like find songs that match the ones that you're playing or that someone else is playing, then you can DJ once you learn the basics, you know, which you can learn the basics.
I can DJ.
I know. Well,
I mean, it wasn't all that great last night, but.
Yeah, well, that's because you're using my USB, I think, too. So it was kind of like you didn't really know what to expect on my songs, but you might not know as more.
I would really love to DJ. I love doing stuff like.
But yeah, I mean, so we're almost at an hour now. I just noticed.
Oh my goodness.
That's insane. So I'm just gonna ask you like one more question related to Women's Month, which is, what would you say to all the women out there that want to pursue their dreams as far as like whatever goal they have set in their mind, but are too afraid to do it? Like, what advice would you give them?
Man. So take the chance, but make sure that you are ready and doing it properly. Surround yourself with good people. Like, continue to be a good person, because so easily in this industry, like, I mean, there's not good people, but I mean, and just in regards to anything, like, I feel like I'm gonna cry. Dang.
Don't cry.
Just like,
I mean, you can, but
I feel bad. Be strong. Don't be afraid to like get knocked down. Just make sure you get back up and learn from your lessons, and just take life, and I don't know what to say with
grab
that,
life
but
by the horns and like
grab
really,
life by the horns.
Don't be afraid to fucking be that woman that you know you can be.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to like. This sounds so bad too. This isn't a man's world. Like, it's. Sorry,
no, I was kidding.
Get out of the car.
No, you're right though. Like, it's not. It should be equal.
Especially being there are no women venue owners really at all downtown. There are no women. I mean, Bianca, Sydney.
Shout outs to them, by the way.
Yes, and then, you know, obviously when I had more time and wasn't so obsessed with my child, I mean, I was trying to be down there and do that stuff too. But like, there's no, you know, what's stopping people from, like, women like that from being able to like throw just as many like big shows as I mean, yeah, I don't know, I feel like it's very dominated in Austin for sure.
Yeah.
You see me, I'm getting kind of salty now.
No, it's okay. No, but it's true, because even, I mean, Houston especially, like both of them really.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's like that in Dallas too, but I would assume.
I don't know much about Dallas. I'm slightly intrigued by it though.
Yeah, and honestly, like
Every time
just
I go, I
don't-
just want to get out.
Huh?
Every time I go to Dallas, I just want to leave.
Exactly. I was just gonna say, like, I just don't like Dallas. I've always met rude people there, and it's nothing against the entire city, but at the same time, like, it hasn't given me a reason to go, other than Lights All Night.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
Well, and I'm
why
from that area.
Oh yeah, Fort Worth.
Yeah.
My best friend, one other, because I have like fucking 4 best friends.
Me too. I'm like my best friend Michael.
Aw. You're gonna make me cry now.
I know.
We're pretty
I
much
know it's gonna be like, they're fucking crying in the car.
just fucking like nothing but bawling and shit.
Yeah.
It's because you and Noah are like becoming such close friends of mine now. It's insane because, you know, like I've stayed with y'all twice in like what, 1 month,
Yeah.
and like it's
And we
pretty
hadn't
much-
even really talked other than maybe like
Yeah.
one quick message. And you
Mhm.
didn't even know when you got here that it was me.
and that's what's sad. I didn't know you were Trovo, Alyssa. I was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
Like, I was gonna tell Noah, like, he could have told me or something. But like, yeah, like, and the fact that, and Noah and I barely talked too. Like, we've only seen each other once.
Yeah.
That was at the Trovo
And
park.
I do, like I said a second ago, with like the surrounding yourself with good people, like,
Mhm.
like I appreciate you. I
Mhm.
can tell you're a good person. And
And I still feel like a burden sometimes, because I don't want to like overstay my welcome, but like,
is it because I feed you tequila?
yeah. Not only that, it's just like y'all are so generous with everything that y'all have or do.
No, like-
if y'all had the last roll of toilet paper, I would be able to wipe my ass with it. Like, that's how nice y'all are.
Well, you had to buy us toilet paper.
Yeah, but I needed to for me as well. Like, I was paranoid because like I need.
No,
toilet
I know,
paper.
I know. Oh my
I
goodness.
go through toilet paper a lot. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm full of
n-
shit. Literally.
I love it. But like I'm super grateful that you've come into our life. Like I feel comfortable with people, but I don't like, you know, not many people take the time to like actually come here and like
Yeah.
you hang out. Like you have no problem just hanging out. You know, we have the kiddo, but I'm super excited to like be closer with you, like inspiring me to like push more on the Trilbo stuff, and like
Yes.
you're inspiring me in a huge way, because sometimes you feel like you lose your way a little bit in what you're passionate about, and you can get caught up in life, but you really like, yeah.
You're you're actually making me tear up because I didn't think, you know, that I didn't expect for that to happen. But
yes. No, I
That's-
appreciate you.
Thank you. I mean, I appreciate you and Noah. I love you guys a lot. Like, y'all are really awesome, and
Well, I'm
yeah.
excited, like, next time or sometime, like, I'm actually going to go out with you, so I can, I have a
Yeah.
bunch of people that I'd love to introduce you to, too. Like, you know, I'm not, like, besties with Andrew Parsons. Shout out Real Music Events. But I've,
Yeah,
like,
shout out to them. I need to meet you guys and go on a coffee run still.
yes.
Eventually. It's
Or, how about, we should look up their shows, and we can cover one,
Yeah, that'd be good.
or apply for an artist interview for one.
That'd be a really good. Okay, that's a good idea then. Or even if you can do it, since I can't always be in Austin. But if you prefer me to be there, then I
Oh,
can.
no, I need you there.
See, because this is the thing. I need you to, like, you are way better than networking than me because I have social awkwardness.
No,
or
I got
anxiety.
you.
So
got
yeah,
you.
you'll have to like introduce them to me. I mean, I can easily do it, especially if like I can, as long as I know something to say and something to spark a conversation, I can do it. But if I just can't think of anything, I'm like, fuck. You
Yeah,
know?
no, I got you. And they are amazing people. Andrew Parsons and Kelly. Well, I think her last name is Parsons too. They're obviously married. Yeah, they're just good people.
Yeah, and Jason Allen Merchant, shout outs to Jason. He told me about them. He was like, yeah, you should hit them up. You should go in a coffee room with them. They're really good people. Like, trust
Yeah.
me, that they're really good people.
Do you
to
want
network
me
with.
to?
Like, set
Yeah.
one up? I mean, yeah.
I can try to next time.
Yeah, see, because I was gonna tell you too. Like, my goal for next time is to start doing coffee runs with local artist here.
Okay.
Like Steez is really the one I have my eyes set on them because they're just so good. Like
They're like, yeah, like good homies.
and others too. I mean, I'm sure like whoever's here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember who I met if they are from here. I don't know if Richie Black Sheep is
Oh, I don't know.
or John. John is Red.
Carbon's here.
Oh,
Mackenzie.
Carbon. Oh, cool. That'd
He's
be
my homie.
nice. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, just like stuff like that, like artists like that, I wouldn't mind, because I don't want to just do Houston all the time. I want to expand and do Austin eventually, like every
I want to
fucking
go
city.
get my laptop and start like,
Mhm.
I got you.
All right, cool. Well, what we'll do.
Oh man, I'm so excited.
I'm excited too. So we have so much to talk about still, and I wish we
and
could
we're
go
gonna
on.
start a show and.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna have to end it now because I still
Yes.
need to save room for other coffee runs in like this upcoming week. But yeah, if you have anything to say to your fans, friends, or foes, that's my Ryan Seacrest like sign off thing. Fans, friends, or
love it.
foes. What do you want to say?
Oh man. See, this is my anxiousness popping in.
That's all right.
I don't know. Just again with being good people. Be kind to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they fuck with your kids.
Yeah,
don't be
then kill
kind.
them. I would say stab
Or
them and
they
then
fuck
torture
with
them.
your Michael.
Right.
Or Noah.
Yeah, don't fuck with my friends because you.
Don't fuck with anybody.
Because I'll boo you.
I'll run into a pole.
Oh my god. Big oof. But yeah. Other than that, I guess we'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for a good
thank you for
coffee
having
run.
me.
I'm gonna
Can
give
we
you
hug it out? Yeah.
I love you.
I love you.
All right. Until next time, guys.